Бутылочку с пизелька нормально, да? Бескарек. Суда. Чиназес. Как сухую землю, бляха. Брат, когда же я тебя уже использую?
Hi, Sarah. Are you listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Ты или машина?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it. And these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
Everyone has their own motive. Maybe the budget's collapsing or something.
Pile of shit, not a budget. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Что еще пизданешься, блядь? Алкадий.
Boundaries still exist. You may not cross them, but some people are just evil and don't try to understand them.
Why?
Because they're bastards, and only other bastards can understand them.
Okay, hang on, Mr. Pessimism. Did you just admit there are good people in the world? And they include us?
We may not be the best, but yeah, until we screw up.
Okay, that sounds more like you. I'm starting to worry. You know, I didn't think it was possible, but looks like we're on the same page. James, can I ask you something personal?
Sure.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now? Can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec. Sure I do. Rachel believes it too.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit. Rachel in a better world.
It's a beautiful vision. I hope it's true.
О, сейчас полетим нахуй.
Bloody hell.
James? James, what's going on?
Выпить нахуй. Таблетки хуярит, заебал уже. Пей нахуй. Сейчас отпустит нахуй. Фу, бля.
Charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
Yes. A whole list of shitty side effects. Those damn shivers. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. An exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it. The weirdest synchro issues you've heard of.
I only know cases from police files, and they're not very amusing.
I heard about a guy whose senses swapped places. Extreme synesthesia. He heard colors, tasted sounds, and reacted to smells like he could physically touch them.
I know what synesthesia is.
He was doing fine until he died in a garbage truck accident one morning.
Whoa. Hidden.
No, standing next to it. The smells killed him.
Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Apparently, we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off a cliff every time he changed bodies. It's probably nothing unusual. Don't worry about that.
Attention! Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up! What are you holding?
Seriously? Don't you have anything better to do?
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
Resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data. James Kara, badge number 984. Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last time. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Just picking up some extra cash on sick leave. Ventilator cleaning. Smells fucking horrible. Hey, decent.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
Icarus threw out suit over half the neighborhood when it burned. It was on my car, too. No point talking about it. Car runs fine. It's just
museum.
Get rid of the evidence from Icarus. Look, they're gonna take us both in.
Наебываем.
Fuck this guy. Let's go.
Ёб сразу.
Almost got us.
Did it work? Did they take the bait?
Fake? Call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. That's all I can think of.
Well, well. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing though, cunt? Seriously?
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
Believe in science.
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Seriously? Shit. I owe you an apology. Didn't look at my watch.
James, I know you have your demons. I've read your file, but you've got to learn to control them.
Use the control.
I understand. I know it's got to be difficult for you. But you know the saying? Sleep of reason produces monsters. Put the vodka away and rest. It will help.
Yeah, rest doesn't work for me. Besides, the title. The same.
What?
Sleep of Reason Produces Monsters. It's the title of an old drawing. It's of a hologram. A guy falls asleep with his head on the desk. There are boogeymen and bats swarming around him, like they're coming for him. You can almost hear the flutter of their wings. It was Goya, I think.
Suddenly you know art.
I'm such a renaissance man. I have many talents.
Then haul your talented ass off to bed before you get in trouble. Over and out.
Rachel! Rachel!
Тащила. Тварь, блядь.
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. Something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink. I shouldn't be driving like this.
Уебался. Алкаш, блядь.
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you lie to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home. Not good.
Уж мат нахуй.
James, Kara, I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck. Where are the fucking drugs?
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. But he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
Want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. Drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom.
Да, я их видел, они вон там на столе.
Maybe upstairs.
Пустая сейчас, да?
Empty. I think I have an
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there.
На полке ж были здесь. Дерево разбил. Ёб твою налево. Черт. Это настоящий чертильник.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little. Just a little bit.
There's nothing in this one either. Well, that leaves the bedroom.
Тоже пусто, да? Красавчик. А в машине не...
Shocking! Outrageous! No wonder people use time this. The law makes us slaves to the system without giving us the...
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
To sell this car. The car was great, but it started to fall apart. It wasn't safe either. When I started the service, the guys didn't believe she was my wife. Even when I brought this photo, they said it was photo montage. A sound mind in a sound body. I've forgotten what that's like. I bet every one of those guys has a new body by now. Probably wouldn't recognize each other on the street.
Logs. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat. Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
Together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. Sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body. Shell to the Hall of Fame. Looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process. Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. You are at the peak of your abilities and your career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue. A new body, a new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life. Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event. It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit it. My gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me, Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck. I don't remember.
What about Seth?
So many bodies. I had to get him. Dispense justice. Bastard kept eluding me. I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. I was his partner. He relied on me.
Unstable simulation. We'd better stop for today. All right?
Now? But when do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck! I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
Phew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
Where do we start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting. I need a clue as strong as rock gut from a dirty glass.
Oh, please. Seriously?
Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was. Motherfuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer. Famous psychologist back in the circle of suspects.
More on the periphery. We have nothing more on him.
Was the toxicology of the rest clean?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it was normal for this social class.
Crisp.
Is that laughter?
No.
You think Kovalev had poison in his blood too? Like Green?
You have access to the CTC registers. It should be in there by now.
Checking. Roy, Park, Dean is there too, but no sign of Kovalev.
So we have another connection to Green. Sarah, you have access to the CTC registers.
Just checked. Kovalev's Icarite never made it there, which means that this is another...
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damn good question. Let's check. She might have known something.
Would Kovalev have let her go then?
She could pull strings.
All the more reason for Kovalev to take her down, right?
That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know. As the chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
I still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation. identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James.
Sorry. Sarah, this guy also built Green's building, right?
Built it? I mean, he added more floors to it. I don't think anyone builds buildings from scratch.
Guess they did that in my day. Let's follow this. So the watch with the photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
We were obviously very close. James.
Just wondering.
Not bad.
Seriously?
No.
Да ёпту, что тебе надо, блядь? Да какой чертеж, блядь?
For Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order knocked aboard Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
That if he could, Steiner would have handled it differently. But at this level, in this city, that's impossible.
So the chief was paying for information.
He doesn't make rules of the game. He was trying to work inside those rules.
Investigating? But these plans, James, did we miss something with Green?
Another damn good question.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine, $938.
Fuck you. Don't waste me with dinner. After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece. It was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times. And unlike others, such voices, without grabbing the bottle.